Jeff Taylor, Taylor Solar. It's Saturday, June 27th, and here we are at the house. We are, the plumbing is all in now, as you can see. We got the plumbing run, and we have the gas line for the propane is run in there. And the cement guys have put the rebar and plastic, which goes under the cement to give it added strength. Now, I will tell you I had a problem with the cement guys and the plumbers. So the cement guys brought this all to grade, made it nice, and then the plumbers came in here and they threw it all out, dug it, and when they left it a mess. It didn't look nothing like this. Now, the cement guys did not want to come in here and regrade it because there's plumbing running here, and they don't want to crack the plumbing, you know, and break the plumbing. And then the plumbing guys, they didn't want to bring it back to grade because they didn't have a transit and all the labor to do that. So, and the only reason I'm telling you this is because this is what you're going to run into. You know, one profession is going to do their thing, and then the other profession does their thing, and it doesn't always have to mesh, or it doesn't always mesh. So being a part of getting all this together is you got to be the in-between between those people and say, look, you know, here's what we got to do. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, but that's part of construction, and that's part of working with these guys. Jeff Taylor, Taylor Solar. It's June 29th, Monday. Again, we're still getting ready to pour the slab. Here's the garage here, getting that ready. And what I want to talk today about is the gas line. You have to have gas line to have a solar house. You have to have a gas line to your major appliances. That means your appliances that take the most energy. That would be your water heater, your cooktop and range, which is over here, water heater, which will be right here, your dryer, which will be over here, and then if you have a fireplace or anything, you know, it's a good time to add that. But you know, they have to be the driver of your major appliances because solar will not be strong enough to pull those big appliances. Now, when you put the gas line in, here we have, you can see the gas line is put in, and you know, it's ready to go. Over here we have our cooktop, like I just said. Here we're gonna have an indoor fireplace, and right here we're having our water heater. And then over here, like I said, is our dryer. It's gonna go over here. So when you put the gas line in, obviously you don't want a leak. So you say, well, how do I know if there's a leak or not? So what we did is we put a pressure gauge on the line and we fill it with air. You know, I put about, you know, 35, 38 pounds of air. And as you can see, that air gauge is not moving. Now, if there were a leak, if this started going down slowly, then, you know, you have a leak. So what you do is you go to each joint, see these joints here, you go to each joint, you spray it with some Dawn dishwashing liquid or any dishwashing liquid, and you spray it, and where the leak is, it'll bubble. So that's what we're doing now. Make sure this is airtight. After it's airtight, I'm gonna sink it down underneath these rocks so they can go ahead and continue to prepare it and then pour the slab once it's airtight. So again, gas line, very important. Now, you don't have to run the gas line in the cement, but it's a lot easier to run it in the cement because you can run it through the walls, but it's a lot more difficult to drill holes through the wall and run it that way than it is to just put it in the ground right now and run it that way. So everything's coming along good. Jeff Taylor, Taylor Solar.